Hello guys, welcome to our Python 5 use series. In this video tutorial we will learn what are the data types and variable in Python. These are fundamental concepts in Python. Understanding these concepts is crucial as they are the building blocks of Python coding. So let's start. Let me just open the folder and open with code. So here I can create a second file to2.py. So what we are going to learn, data types and variables in Python. So what are the data types? Basically, the concise definition of data types is the type of data a variable can hold is called a data type. So there are four common data types in Python: int, integer, float, a floating value, floating point value, or a value which have point in it is called a floating point value. So, and the next one is string. Basically, mostly we use string to store the name of anything. So alphabetical things we can store in string. So alphabet, I can write over alphabet. We can store alphabetical things like your names, your house name, your address, etc. So these are basically the common types of data types in Python. So the last one is bool, true or false. So integer mean 12, 13, 14, 15, and the floating point number mean 12.1, 12.2. The number which have point in it is called a floating point number. So the name, we use quotes to store the name of anything, like name equal to omni. So this is the method to store the name of anything. So true false, you know what is true false. We can write it in the if else statement. If age is greater than we can say if age is greater than 18, then return true, otherwise else return false. So what are the variables in Python? So basically the variables are containers to store data. For example, we have a box. In the box we can store a rice. So box itself nothing but a container to store a rice. So just like that, variables are containers to store the data, like data of int, float, string, or any data. So for example, here I can write box equal to string rice. So in box we have rice. The box is a variable and the rice is data stored in this variable. So let's see the practical example. So let's say we have in data. First, this is in data is the name of the variable. In data we store 12 in it. Then float data, we can store a floating point number in it. Then we have a third one, string data. So string data, we can say string. So at the third we have boolean, bool data equal to true or false. So these are different types. Let's print it. So int data, so let me copy it. So alt shift. So in Visual Studio Code you can copy the whole line using alt shift and down arrow key. So float data, let's say it's a float data, and it's a string data, and the last one is bool data. So let me run the program, then let's see what out we are getting. So let me first save it, press control press S, then run it again. So we are getting this. We can check the type of any data using type keyword and close it in the brackets. So same like over here, right over here, type. So run it again. So let me save it. I haven't saved, so run it again. So the type of first is int, the second is float, and third one is string. Now your task is to check the type for the fourth one. So it's your task, and write it in a comment below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you next time.